Welcome back to Locker Room. He's George Kuntz. I'm Bert Griffin. Tonight's keys to the game are brought to you by American Metal Roofs of northern Wisconsin. It's pretty simple when it comes to slowing down Washington. Stop the run first, get some pressure on Alex Smith, and then sustain drives. Finish.
We have to be able to finish those drives. We also have to be able to put pressure on a quarterback. I think Alex Smith may be in his 14th year. I think he came out the same year Aaron Rodgers did. But they have the #2 defense in the National Football League. So we have to be able to protect the ball and be very patient with the way the game goes.
And look, it's a small sample size. We're only 2 weeks into the regular season here. We are 0-2, and then there's a bunch in between. Safe to say maybe the Jaguars and Rams are 1-2, and then there's kind of everybody else?
I would say so. I think, you know, the Jaguars are loaded on the defense side of the ball, and then they have a quarterback that's playing with a tremendous amount of confidence. So they're going to be very difficult going down the stretch. And the Rams has a lot of talent, and they have a good mixture of older and younger guys as well. But the Packers don't count us out. We're going to be tough going down the stretch.
Well, look, they're tied with the Vikings atop the division, 1-0-1. They won't meet until just before Thanksgiving in November, and that game, of course, obviously will be over in Minneapolis. But Bears picked up a nice win. We don't know how good or bad Seattle will be. Detroit.
I think the wheels has already fallen off over in Motown.
Yeah, it doesn't look good there. Were you surprised that the Eagles lost?
Yep, I don't think the Eagles are that big of a threat compared to the Rams. I think the Rams are just loaded at all levels, whether it's the wide receivers, the quarterback, the running back, the offensive line, defensive line. They are stacked over in L.A. But you know, that's why they, on paper, but that's why they play the game.
Well, Green Bay obviously on the road taking on Washington. Then after that, they'll come home, face Buffalo. You got a road trip to Detroit, and then, of course, the Monday night game against San Francisco. What do you see out of Aaron Rodgers with that knee? And as we wrap things up, I mean, it just kind of is what it is for the rest of the season?
No, I think he's going to get better. I think he has a brace on it. But I think at some point, let's say at the bye, I think they can take that brace off. But Aaron Rodgers is, whether he's playing on one leg or two legs, he's the best. He's best in the business.
All right, that'll do it for this edition of Locker Room. He's George Kuntz. Special thanks to Kevin King for stopping by.